Welcome to today's lesson on the role of ADH in affecting the permeability of kidney tubules and the reabsorption of water, where we will explore the intricacies of this hormone's function and its importance in maintaining water balance in the body. In our lesson today, we will delve into how ADH, or antidiuretic hormone, influences the kidney's ability to reabsorb water by making the kidney tubules more permeable. We will also discuss how this regulation process is an excellent example of a negative feedback cycle, ensuring that water balance in the body is consistently maintained. So far, you have learned about how water levels are controlled in the body. This crucial knowledge has shown you the significance of water balance and how the body needs to regulate water intake and output continuously. Today's lesson will show us the precise mechanisms that ensure this balance. By understanding the role of ADH and the concept of negative feedback, you will gain deeper insight into how the body maintains homeostasis and responds to changing internal conditions. Let's get started. To understand how the body maintains water balance, we need to look at a crucial hormone known as antidiuretic hormone, ADH. ADH plays a key role in regulating water levels in the body by affecting the permeability of the kidney tubules. The level of water in the bloodstream is detected by a part of the brain known as the hypothalamus. The hypothalamus sends signals to the pituitary gland, located at the base of the brain, which controls the release of the hormone ADH. The release of ADH into the bloodstream is triggered by the brain in response to changes in the body's water levels. The kidneys are responsible for filtering blood, removing waste, and balancing fluids. They contain structures called kidney tubules, through which filtered fluid passes. ADH affects these tubules by altering their permeability to water. Here's how it works. We'll start by looking at what happens when there are low water levels in the blood. First, the brain detects a decrease in water levels in the blood. In response, the pituitary gland releases more ADH into the bloodstream. Then, ADH travels to the kidneys and increases the permeability of the kidney tubules to water. This means that more water is reabsorbed from the tubules back into the bloodstream, making the urine more concentrated. This results in blood water levels increasing, preventing dehydration. Next, let's look at how the body responds to high water levels in the blood. First, the brain detects an increase in water levels, often signaled by decreased blood osmolarity. This leads to the pituitary gland releasing less ADH. This makes the kidney tubules become less permeable to water. So less water is reabsorbed back into the bloodstream, making the urine more dilute. Excess water is expelled, helping to lower blood water levels. The regulation of water levels in the body through ADH is an excellent example of a negative feedback mechanism. In a negative feedback system, a change in a condition triggers a response that counteracts the initial change, helping to maintain homeostasis. If water levels are too low, the body responds by increasing ADH secretion to retain more water. If water levels are too high, the body reduces ADH secretion to excrete more water. As we can see here, when water levels deviate too far from regular conditions, the negative feedback system controlled by ADH will help return it to regular levels. In today's lesson, we explored the role of ADH, antidiuretic hormone, in regulating the permeability of kidney tubules and the reabsorption of water. We began by recalling that homeostasis is the process by which the body maintains a stable internal environment, and water balance is a crucial aspect of this. We discussed how the kidneys filter blood, removing waste products and regulating water, mineral ions, and other substances. We then focused on the function of ADH, which is produced by the pituitary gland and plays a key role in conserving water in the body. When the hypothalamus in the brain detects that the body's water level is low, ADH is released into the bloodstream. This hormone makes the walls of the kidney tubules, specifically the collecting ducts, more permeable to water. As a result, more water is reabsorbed back into the bloodstream, producing concentrated urine. Conversely, when the body's water level is high, less ADH is secreted, making the tubule walls less permeable and resulting in dilute urine. Additionally, we discussed how this mechanism is an example of a negative feedback cycle. In negative feedback, A change in a condition triggers a response that counteracts that change. If the water level in the body falls, ADH release increases, helping the body to retain more water. Once adequate water levels are restored, ADH secretion decreases. Understanding the role of ADH in the negative feedback cycle helps us appreciate how the body maintains water and nitrogen balance, crucial for overall health and functioning.